This morning we're making some apple pies. A friend of ours gave us some apples, so we decided to make some apple pie. So here we have some pastry. Neighbor down the street told us the best trick for making apple pie and getting a nice crust is to use a glass dish. And that way it'll cook on the bottom as well as at the top. And you'll come out with a beautiful crust. Unfortunately, the thing I'm using is, I normally use Tenderflake lard to make the crust, but what we had was shortening, and I don't like to make it with shortening because the crust is the pastry is too crumbly when you're trying to make the crust. Anyway, we're going to do this. We'll get this greased pan. We're going to poke a few holes in it with a fork. I know it's probably not going to fit down there. And that's about it. And then I will give this to Mercy, and she will fill it with filling. Here, sweetheart, give me the phone. So now she's going to fill it with the pie filling, the apples, fresh apples from our friend's farm. Don't put too much in, sweetheart. Just make it so it's the same. So when it cooks down, it'll kind of come out a little bit even. You can add a little bit more to it. Oh, maybe you can finish up what apples you got there.
I think so.
Yeah. And then
Here they are.
dust it. Okay, dust it now with a little bit of cinnamon. The little jar is next to you.
Sugar, cinnamon.
Yeah, mainly for the cinnamon because we're going to add sugar as well. Okay, that should do. Now,
Alright.
where's the sugar? Is over here. Put a couple of good handfuls of sugar on top of that. Brown sugar. There we go. Sprinkle that over with some brown sugar. And then we'll add a little bit of, just a bit of flour over top of that. Did you put a little more sugar in there, sweetheart?
More?
Yes, because those apples are a little bit bitter. So normally they call for a cup of sugar, but we're not going with a cup of sugar. We're going with maybe less than a half a cup, a third of a cup. So
the flour.
Dust it with some flour to make a kind of a roux to thicken the applesauce. And now we'll prepare to make the covering pastry.
All right.
Okay,